我在北京。
Breaking news. China is making a good game now. Oh, but Jack, we already have Marvel Rivals. Listen, this is no Marvel Rivals here. We are talking about a brand new historical game made by none other than Netease. We're not talking about no Naraka Bait Point here. We're not talking about another Dynasty Warrior game that has to do with the Three Kingdoms.
我在北京。
And listen. I love me some Dynasty Warrior games. I am playing the latest game that came out this fucking year. It's good. But like everything else, a change in palettes can be, delectable. I love that. In the same light that we got Black Myth Wukong that talked about the Chinese mythology in a different eye from what we tend to get from Japanese outlets. Bro, is that how we're doing? Well, I'm cooked. This is going to be big. It is supposed to be the first AAA truly developed game that Netease is putting out. There's some historical context behind it. I'm going to try to provide whatever it is that I can with my Guaylo mind. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this new project is. It's called Blood Message. I'm not too keen of the name though, but yeah, whatever. Let's check it out. Do I need subtitles? Oh, you can't. Fuck, okay. Scorpions. What is this, Chinese heartland? Ooh, Tang. Yeah.
能点亮天上的星河。大唐离我们太远了，神佛还会庇佑河西吗？
Okay. Oh man, that scream there. I love that. I've watched enough mythology, Chinese mythology music. It's always pleasing to hear.
今日我们所流的血，是为了把大唐带回来。
Oh, that's the general that led the rebellion. Okay, hold on a minute. I need to provide some context here. Because from what I can see here, we're dealing with Donghuang Uprising. And basically, from what I can tell you again with my Guaylo brain, because I got this second-handed, I had some fellow university students from China, Uzbekistan, and unfortunately none from Tibet, which would have been a lot better because of the trifecta of those could have helped me corroborate these anecdotals. But the struggle essentially came from a dispute between the Tang Dynasty in China and the Tibetan Empire from the strategic point that is the Hesi Corridor, which was mentioned just there, because it's alongside the Yellow River, for which I'm going to have to pull up the big book right now. Hold on. And I'm not joking when I'm saying the big book. This is Geologica. I had that for many freaking years. We need to find something about rivers here. Asia, there we go. Ganges in India, we have Yangtze, Mekong, and Huanghe. Yes, the Yellow River. So we're talking about the Northern Silk Road here, which would give access to whomever controlled that corridor access to westward expansion, which was, of course, what anybody wanted. And China especially needed that because there was a lot of internal conflict within the land at the time, because they wanted to connect the heartland to that expansion. Now, given that the game is set in the period after the Lushang Rebellion, which I will say 760, right? That part of the 8th century, where the Tang heartland was more or less in ruin, the Tibetans could then keep attacking them and sever those ties to trade. And basically, if you heard of how massive the Tibetan Empire used to be, we're talking about late 8th century here. That's in the area where we are at. Much like anybody who may have stumbled on that Bill Wurtz video about the history of the entire world, you will know that, much like China, there was a lot of internal struggle within Tibet as well. So, as that was also falling apart, the general that we just saw was sending emissaries to ask for backup so that this rebellion could happen. And out of that, he sent a team of 10. Well, 10 different teams, actually, not a team of 10. I need to correct myself there. Out of which only one survived. And I guess that we are playing as an emissary that's going to be dealing with that. And I think it's freaking cool.
我们必须在破城之前把阿宁带出来。
Ooh. It's just nice to see. Oh, co-op. What the fuck? Oh my god, the set pieces.
等着我。
You have like some stuff that make me think of like Tomb Raider, but at the same time also Uncharted, like God of War-esque in terms of graphic at least.
阿宁，阿宁，
阿爷，我将追随杀出一举。
去长安，你这是让他们去送死。
That's a suicide mission. Yeah. Oh.
输赢成败，皆如沙上之塔，风来即散，为众生之苦，
God of War-esque.
长漫于
Even more so.
天地之间。
回家吧，这一切毫无意义。天命所归，我才是大唐。
Ooh.
到头来，除了死更多人，什么都不会改变。
More people will die. Dude, this looks so freaking cool right now. I want to drop some historical tidbits some more, but I'm gonna stop myself here. I am not qualified enough to talk about this stuff, but from what I remember being told, right? This entire revolution and all that was going on with the two dynasties or dynasty and an empire fighting with each other. The people who suffered the most were, of course, the civilians who were just exposed to a shift, to a constant shift in power. And some of my classmates, of course, had descended from there. And, oof, my God, the amount of, like, the destitute that the people had there was just insane.
没有我的帮助，你走不出这片沙漠。
This looks so bloody good. With the puzzles and all. Oh
阿宁，走啊！
Oh yeah, we're going to those mountainous regions.
如果神不肯拯救我们的部族，那就让我来。
Do it.
等着我。
是对信使，每
哦
个人都做好了有去无回的打算。
Oh, the presentation is so good. Oh, the empire falling apart, the murals. Man, that's good. Coming to PC and consoles. Dude, I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of every single individual who are trying to do these things about, you know, depicting the past, whether it is fantasy or actually striving to be as historical accurate as you can be, just tapping into that thing, the desire to make people want to investigate, to learn about the story that was and how we got here. It's always very intriguing to me. I love projects like these, and I'm actually freaking hyped, especially because it's the first time that we get something from Netease that is not just like something that's meant to be gacha-esque, right? Rife with microtransactions and just to be like a multiplayer kind of, pardon the use of the word slop here, but you know what I mean. We don't have an announced date, and that is fine. If it's going to be releasing in 2028, fucking do it there. It's good. I'm looking forward to this. This is a good thing. It might be the next Black Myth Wukong. Hopefully the hype stays longer than just, you know, what Black Myth Wukong did. We used to have games like this that were mostly, of course, I already mentioned Uncharted and Tomb Raider and the likes, but more within like a historical context. If you remember the likes of Rise, Son of Rome, of course, that game had, if you want to go for historical accuracy, that game was kind of bonkers, but still, the attitude, the approach to it was very nice. I love this. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and of course, I wish you all have a wonderful day. Stay awesome, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.